Hi guys, and welcome back to World of Tanks. And first of all, I'd like to just apologise for there not being a video for the last few days. I've been having some issues with my internet, but we're all back up and running now. Now we're going to start off with a little match on Airfield, Standard Battle. Technically a Tier 7 match, but there's only two Tier 7s, so it's heavily Tier 6 I believe. And I'm in the Tier 6 German medium, the VK3001D. Not a bad little tank actually. Very respectable speed of 56 kilometers an hour. Very good engine at 870 horsepower. Very nippy tank. And it's very mobile. It turns quite well. Armour's not too bad. 80mm on the front. 45 on the sides and rear, which isn't bad for a Tier 6 medium tank. 60mm on the front and very sloped as well. The gun's okay for a medium, pretty typical for a German gun actually. 150mm penetration and 135 damage. Now, I haven't had this for very long though, this tank. And in fact, my crew isn't even 100% yet. I think they're about 85%, something like that, so I've really not had it long. And yeah, this is the first match that I really notice it. It's just one of those matches. It's been a bit of a funny day today where, those days where you just don't quite pull the trigger in time because it's still aiming, or you take the shot, it ricochets and somebody else finishes your target, just not quite fast enough or not quite in time to get the kills in this match. Well, let's see if we can do something to this M5 Stuart. He's just dinging off my armour. Missed him that time. Shouldn't be using auto aim. Tracked him. Let's see if we can just reload to get one more shot into him, and there you go. See what I mean? Somebody else finishes him off. Now there are a couple of T-34-85s up here, but I think they've been dealt with. There's an IS, and where's he pointing his gun? Not towards me. Not quite got the gun depression to get down though and put one into his... oh, there, no, ricocheted. Yeah, that was a funny angle to try and get one into his turret at. Not quite got the gun depression. Let's go round behind him and see if whatever was distracting him before is going to again. Yes it is, he's not pointing at us. Try and get one into his engine to set him on fire. No, not quite. One more should finish him off. And there you go again, somebody else finishes him off. Right, let's see what else we can find. No, that looks like a Sherman Jumbo, but that's right the other side. We've got a Tiger here. Alright, let's not go out in front of his gun. There's a Wolverine there. I don't want to give him my flank. No, he's just disappeared off radar, but I've still got to be careful. He's still there somewhere. There's that Sherman Jumbo. Put a shot into him, and no, I should have waited for it to aim. And somebody else finishes it off. That was my own fault. Should have waited for it to fully aim. Wolverine destroyed. There we go. Right, Tiger. Try and put one into his engine to set him on fire, and yeah, get one into him and somebody else finishes him off. Right. Well, what else is there to shoot at? Is that a flat Panzer? It looks like it could be. Yeah, Jagdpanzer 4. Now, can I get a shot at him from over here? I'm not sure that I can. There's something just on my flank, but I think that's further down. No, can't quite get a shot. Let's mark him, and hopefully artillery or somebody else will put some fire into him. In fact, artillery, what am I talking about? There is none in this game, which makes a change. T-34 making a run for it. Should have waited for it to aim again. Fully aimed this time, and it still drops down, and somebody else finishes him off. It was just one of those matches. I'm sure everybody's had him. But you see, something you don't see very often on YouTube is not a lot of people put the matches up where they don't do brilliantly. I do put them up occasionally just to show that everybody has those matches. A lot of people put, and I'm not bad-mouthing people, but a lot of people put only their absolute best matches on YouTube. And it makes them look like gaming gods. And I could possibly do that. But no, you've got to put some of these on there as well. people do, unfortunately, they do like to see misery sometimes. It makes them feel better about themselves. I know I do. But no, that makes me sound awful, doesn't it? Yes, I revel in others' misery. Right, what else is there left? We've got a Hellcat over here. Let's see if we can at least get a kill before the match is over. Put one into the side of the Hellcat and ninja that kill, and then we've got a KV-1. Fire on the move, which I shouldn't do. Somebody else sets him on fire, and that's it. Finished. So, just one of those matches where you just seem to be too late all the time, or not quite in time, or RNG just kicks your ass. But, you know, I can't wait until I've got the crew 100% on that and got a couple more skills on it, because I think that'll be quite a nice little tank. I do like it. It's very nippy. Very good flanking medium, definitely. About 1300 damage isn't too bad for a tier 6 medium. Could have been better. Second class mastery, and yeah, doubled up for my XP there. Right, so we've got another replay coming up next, and I believe it's in the Chinese tier 6 medium, the Type 58, so we'll have a look at that one in a minute. So here we are, tier 6 matchup. We're on Fisherman's Bay, Team Destruction, and it's the War variant. And yeah, I'm in the tier 6 Chinese medium, the Type 58, which is basically a modified T-34-85. But it's a little bit more mobile, but it doesn't have quite as much penetration or damage as the T-34-85, or quite as much gun depression, but it turns a little bit quicker. I think the turret turns a little bit quicker. But it's a nippy tank. Quite a weak hull though. It's the same hull off the T-34 and the Type T-34, the tier 5 mediums. And yeah, you've got to try and keep that hull hidden. Your turret front, which I think is 90mm, is surprisingly bouncy actually. I've been hull down in this in sort of tier 6 matches, and I can't remember if there was a tier 7 as well, but yeah, hold down where all they could see was the turret, and the turret is surprisingly bouncy. It's quite rounded. Alright, let's peek up this way and see what we can see. Yeah, like I say, this gun can let you down at times. It's only got 128mm of penetration and 160 damage. And there's a Lux down there, that's that gun depression, got to keep moving forwards. Plant one into the Lux. Something took a shot back at me. Possibly could have been the Lux. Oh, no, there's something to my left. Panzer III, that's not paying attention to the map. Got a shot into him and somebody else finished him off. I don't think I tracked him. Yeah, like I say, the T-34-85, I think, if memory serves me right, has 144 pen and 180 damage. So this one is not quite as good. But like I say, the tank itself is a little more manoeuvrable. T-28 making a run for it, plant one into him and damaged his engine, brought him to a stop. Somebody else put one in, but I got the finishing kill. Right, we've got a KV-85 down here now, so if we can put one into him. I tracked him, and he put one into me, but I think my tracks ate it. And that should stop him getting his tracks back up quite quick, or has he used a repair kit? Yeah, he might have used a repair kit there. And I don't know if I've just tracked him again. Nope, not quite. Right, so he's going to hide behind that rock. You see, he's doing the right thing. He's on his own. There's 3 of us, I think, from the map. And he's backing up, trying to keep that rock in between himself and us. So he is doing the right thing, although I can put another one into him. That damaged him. That track him as well. I think that was me. Yeah, it was me that tracked him. Try and put some into his engine to set him on fire. On a personal note, I mean this is me personally, I may not have backed up. I possibly would have started either side scraping or peekabooming from behind that rock. See if I could damage or take out 1 or 2 tanks before I start well, before I have to start thinking about backing up possibly. If you can't take them out, you start taking a bit too much damage. Alright, but that's that KV-85 dealt with, so let's go up this bit. Oh, I've just gone up slightly to the right, can't quite get up there. If I can just get onto this grassy bit, I should be able to sneak up. There we go. Alright, scores at 8-4, but I've seen people bring it back from less. Ooh, VK3001P just took a shot at me. I don't think that's the only thing over there either. No, it's definitely not. Took a bounce off my turret there, as you can see. Took a couple of hits though. Now, what I don't see there, I see the Chinook, I see the 3001P. What I didn't notice was the messages that come up in the middle of the screen saying what damaged what. I didn't notice the SU100 message. I think that's what actually tracked me. And if I'd have noticed that, this may have turned out differently, but let's try and keep them spotted. I don't have the gun depression to get to shoot them, not without exposing a lot of my tank. So let's just see if we can keep them spotted. There's a KV-1 there as well, see if we can put them into the side of his turret. I don't know where that hit. But let's try and keep them spotted for the teammates, so they know where they are. Try and put them through his lower glacis, and I do. Back up a bit. Yeah, that's that lack of gun depression, should I say. See if we can put another one through there. No, that one went low. And yeah, that's when I noticed the SU100. So that's me done for. So, let's skip to the end. So yeah, if I'd have noticed that early message about the SU100, that may have come out differently. Now, 2,911 does seem a lot for the damage I did, but Bully gives you 1,000 XP, so it was 1,911. 1,500 damage, and top of the leaderboard, so not too bad, I'm happy with that. I would have preferred it if I'd have lived, but yeah, not too bad, I'll take that. And today, like I say, since we've not had one over the weekend, a video, I've put 3 replays together today, so we've just got one last one coming up, and we'll see that one in just a moment. So here's the last one. It's a tier 8 matchup. I'm in my IS-3. It's not quite stock, but it's not fully upgraded. I've got the first of the upgrade packages with the 122mm. I think it's the D25T. The same top gun as off the IS. And obviously it upgrades the turrets. I've just got to unlock... In fact, I think the only thing I've got to get now is the BL9. I think that's the only thing in the last package. But yeah, tier 8 matchup, standing battle on Ensk. Top of the board, which is nice. I've not had my IS-3 for very long. Well, I've had it for a few days now, but I've not played many games in it. Not really. I think I used some... I had a couple of games in it, and then I used some free XP to unlock the turret upgrade with the so I could get the D25T, because dealing with that other gun again was just doing my head in. And my crew aren't quite 100% yet. I think they're about 93%, something like that. But I do have full repair skill, and I think I've got Brothers in Arms on it as well. In fact, that's something I'd have to check. Alright, plant a nice one into that VK3601H, who has seen me now. Got one more into him and that finishes him off. Lovely. My first kill. I'm happy with that. It seems to be going well. Right, so there's not many of us over this way, and there just seems to be a few enemy tanks. Now there's an Easy 8 here, being harassed by an A43, and I donk it and miss it. Now I cannot get past that Easy 8. Is it an Easy 8? No, sorry, it's a Sherman Jumbo, my mistake. Now I cannot get past him, and I'm just thinking, is he going to move forward so I can follow him up, but he's not. So I think, well, let's see if we can deal with whatever's over here and then get round behind that A43. So there's a 3002D on this corner. He hasn't noticed me. So I plant a nice one into the side of his turret. Just keep an eye on that one, that Sherman Jumbo, because he seems to be moving forwards. And somebody else seemed to be holding up that 3002. But the Sherman Jumbo's gone. So let's try and finish this guy off. And wouldn't you know it, his tracks eat it, and all I do is knock his tracks off. No, I'm not overly concerned about his gun, so I'll wait for the reload and finish him off. Right, now, well, whoever was holding them off seems to have either died or retreated. Oh, we've got a tiger here. Put one into his lower glacis, try and damage his engine. I don't think I did though. Well, I've got to keep an eye on my flank, hope that that guy behind me can keep them off, because otherwise I'm in danger of getting surrounded in here. And that tiger's backing off now. Can I get another one into him? Yep. That's 2/3 of his health gone. I got caught in some rubble there. Now I've got to be careful. He could be drawing me out for something further down that road to shoot at me. So I don't want to quite just poke out. Yeah, that was a little bit reckless. I say I've got to be careful and then just dip straight out from the corner. No. Put one into me there, did nothing. A little bit of side scraping. One more should do it. There we go. Although he did knock my tracks off. And there's something coming up behind me, but I've got a good repair skill. So they're done. Right, that's that 3002D still, so nobody's dealt with him. And a tiger running away. Let's see if I can put one into the back of him. Just clip his turret, that went a little bit high. And, right, let's see if we can chase them down and take out, well, try and take out 3002D, and then that leaves me to take care of the tiger without being flanked. Right, I'm looking at the team list. Oh, we are losing 6-9. Let's see if we can try and even the scores up a bit. Right, it's at 3002D. Boom. Surprise! It's me! Right, that tiger is either ignoring me or hasn't noticed me. Oh, no. Put one into his lower glacis. Is that the one that I was chasing? Yeah. He must have turned around. He's knocked my tracks off. Done a bit of damage to me. Put another one through his lower glacis. Still trying to damage his engine. Because a lot of the German tanks have transmissions in the front. So if you put them through the lower glacis, you can damage their transmissions. I don't know if you can set them on fire that way. Possibly. I know you used to be able to on the PC, and then I think I heard that they took it out, but I'm not 100%. Right. Oh my goodness, look at the scores again. It was 6-9, I killed 2 to try and bring it back, and now it's 8-13. Oh, did not notice that. I-6 sat in the cap, near the cap circle. And I've just tracked him, and he's tracked me, and now I'm on my own. Great. Right, put one through his lower glacis. Oh, he's tracked me again, and I have taken some damage from him. See if I can put another one through that lower plate. Nope, just tracked him again. That one bounces, all my tracks eat it. My plan, yeah, a bit derpy. My plan was to ram him, but that was in the way. So I settled for putting one into his side instead. Oh, I've got something on my flank now, medium. I need to be careful. Oh my god, why won't... Isn't that just typical? When you really need it to penetrate, the tracks eat it. Oh, world of tanks, why do you do this to us? Right, another one into his low glacis. Bounced one from him. Oh, that T-43's just knocked my tracks off again. I need to get rid of this IS-6 so I can concentrate on the other ones and face them. I can't angle against all of them at once. And now he's trying to move in, and it's just enough to knock my tracks off. And I can't get my turret round in time. And the T-43 finishes me off. Yeah. One of those. Again, 4,326 XP. Not everything I earned myself. I think I did Bully again for 1,000, and I did Wrecking Ball for 500. So you can take 1,500 off that, which takes it down to, what's that, 2,826, which still is quite a respectable score. First class mastery and high caliber. And 5,700, well, just over 5,700 damage done, which is quite respectable, I think. Very disappointing loss. Very disappointing. But yeah, I think I screwed up at the end there. I don't know. I don't know if I could have done things differently. Let me know what you think in the comments. But yeah, you know, even though I lost, really enjoyed it. I really did. So I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. And if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. So take care out there, and I shall see you next time. Tonight, northbound covered with a lower